Hey YouTube, it's Plug-It3. Just thought I'd share a video I found on the Xbox dashboard. Sorry about the bad quality. This is not a capture card. This is an actual camera. So, it's about some tips on multiplayer for Call of Duty World at War. So, here we go.
Hi, I'm Danny, Games Editor for Xbox.com.
And I'm Ryan, Games Writer for Xbox.com.
And on this episode of Insider Moves, we're taking you back to boot camp and drilling you on how to stay alive on the deadly Xbox Live battlegrounds of Call of Duty World at War. Listen carefully, soldier, and we'll help you put an end to the spawn and die cycle. You'll be the one doing the pony.
Owning, Danny. Owning. Alright, rule number 1. Know your map, and I mean really understand the layout. Understand the sight lines. Know where you're vulnerable from. Figure out the safest paths between points. There really is no greater advantage than superior map knowledge.
And in case you need a little bit of practice with knowing the map, go to a private match. That way you can run around the map and get a feel for it. Like, say, if they release another new map pack, as soon as you download it, go to a private match, select the new maps, and check them out really quick before you actually try them out on multiplayer.
So pay extra attention to every nook, cranny, and hidey hole.
And always take note of where the guy who just killed you was shooting from. There's a good chance that the enemy was there for a reason. Knowing where enemies hide out and where to look for them is critical.
Along the same lines, when you take someone out, chances are they're going to come looking for you themselves after they spawn, or they'll tell their teammates where you are. Either way, move to another location while looking back at where you just were. Then, when they come to take their revenge, punish them accordingly.
Also, move deliberately. Take your time. This way, you won't be as noticeable if someone glances in your direction. In short, don't sprint except to cover short distances between cover. Otherwise, if you dash around a corner and run into an enemy, you're not going to have time to react quickly enough.
Now, while it may seem counterintuitive, you're better off not constantly looking down your sight for enemies. World at War uses an aiming assist, so when you spot an enemy and pull left trigger, the sight will often be right on target. Take advantage of this.
And shooting from the hip is much more effective than you might think. At close range, just use the good old spray and pray technique. If you try to sight in with left trigger, chances are you're going to get blown to hell and back in the time that it takes to bring up your weapon. And you gotta choose the right weapon for each map and game type as well. For example, bolt-action rifles just do not get the job done on close quarters maps like submaps. Submachine guns, on the other hand,
Don't underestimate the importance of setting up classes with perks that really fit your playstyle as well. Now everyone's different, but for my own part, I choose perks that make it harder for my enemy to kill me, not easier for me to kill them. Try the camouflage perk, which keeps you off your opponent's minimap when they call in a recon flight. Likewise, second chance allows you to whip out your pistol before you die, so you can take out the enemy that puts you down. Better yet, if a teammate is nearby, they can revive you.
Now, just to clear up those perks, if you don't have World at War, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the equivalent of those, camouflage is UAV jammer, and it works very much the same. Second chance is last stand. However, in last stand, you can't be revived like in World at War. And in World at War, only someone else who has last stand can revive you. I mean, not last stand, second chance can revive you. It's not like anybody can just run up and get you. Just a little quick fact.
Finally, Bomb Squad allows you to spot those bouncing betties, so you don't give the enemy any cheap kills. Well, for Inside Xbox, I'm Ryan.
and I'm Denny, and we'll see you next time.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. This has been Plug-It3, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, YouTube.